Another summer has passed, and once again your dream of having a pool in your backyard has come and gone. Right now is the time to make sure it doesn't happen again. Call Apollo Pools and Spas now and lock your date in for the pool you have always wanted, for you, your family, and friends to enjoy. Don't wait another minute. Call Matt Collins at Apollo Pools and Spas at 508-923-7381. 508-923-7381. Apollo Pools and Spas is located on Route 44, Lakeville, Mass.
Are you ready for some football? Join the Troy City Titans on Saturday, October 12th at 7:30 p.m. at Mac Aldrich Field on the campus of Durfee High School for their final home game of the season against their arch rival, the Middleborough Cobras. You can also enter our raffle for a chance to win a 2012 Nissan Titan truck sponsored by 24autogroup.com. Raffle tickets are available for the rest of this month. The winning ticket will be drawn at this game. Raffle tickets are $25 and available by calling 774-955-7111. The Troy City Titans. Be there!
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the NFL Pick Show, Week 3. Unbelievable. The difference between the haves and have-nots could be at an all-time high this year. The haves being the Patriots, the Cowboys, the Chiefs. The have-nots being the Jets, the Giants, and some of the other abysmal 0-2 teams. With lines such as 20 points, 17 points, 18 points in an NFL game. In just week 2 and 3, the league is absolutely upside down. And never before has it been controlled by the quarterback position like it is today. And there are big-time quarterbacks that could possibly be out for the year. Ben Roethlisberger, out for the year possibly. Peyton Manning, benched. Okay? Drew Brees, broken thumb. And it goes on and on and on. The NFL, where up is down, down is up, and the separation between the haves and have-nots, is something serious. But we're going to get right into it right away. We got my main man, Brian, from Boston here. Brian, let's start. Thursday night game. Come on.
Thursday night, Tennessee goes to Jacksonville. Tennessee coming on, both teams coming off a tough loss.
We talked about injuries. We talked about injuries to the quarterback position. Jacksonville, talented on defense. I think they missed their opportunity. I think they missed their window, especially with Foles being gone. I'm going to go with the Mike Vrabel-led Tennessee Titans against Jacksonville.
I got to give Jacksonville credit. They at least tried to win that game.
Sure.
I mean, they had the chance with the 2-point conversion. Yeah. I mean, I used to think that was such a horrible decision. Yeah. Why not play for overtime? Nonsense. They were on the road. They had a chance to win. They took the chance. It just didn't work out.
I totally disagree. I say play for overtime, but it is what it is. Who do you like, Brian?
I like Tennessee in this game.
Okay, let's go. Next up.
Next. In Foxborough, the Patriots welcome their next opponent, the New York Football Jets.
And the spread is what?
22.5.
Wow.
22.5.
I mean, what are you going to do? You're going to take the Jets? No, I'm going to take the Patriots. But something is wrong when there are lines in the NFL this big, this early in the season. Third game of the season, the Jets are already a 22-point underdog. Unbelievable. I'm going with the Pats here. Too much offense. Their defense may score a few times like they did against Miami. The Pats are clicking on all 5 cylinders. I'm going with the Pats. Even if it was 30 points, I'm going with the Pats.
And also, Luke Falk is their third-string quarterback. They're on 3 quarterbacks, and they're going into week 3. You have to go with the Patriots here.
Yeah.
Absolutely, positively.
Okay.
Next up, Cincinnati goes to Buffalo. Cincy coming off a drubbing at home. Buffalo 2-0.
The Bills Mafia in the house. Unbelievable. Is there any better fans in all the sports than the Bills fans? Some say Some say no. I'm going with the Bills here. I like their young quarterback. We talked about that. They're 2-0. They've went to New York and they've won 2 games in MetLife Stadium. I'm going with the Bills. Their first game home. What's the name of the Bills place now? Is it Orchard Park still?
It's Ralph Wilson Stadium. I don't think they ever changed the name of it.
Okay. Well, I'm going with the Bills by 6 over the Bengals.
I like the Bills also. 6 points. Cincinnati looked like they were in disarray against a 49ers team that it struggles on the road traditionally. So now we go to the next biggest spread of the week.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins. What a mess. They go to Dallas.
They traded their best player today.
Yeah,
Minka Fitzpatrick. You know that?
Minka Fitzpatrick to the Steelers for a bag of beans.
They're reloading, and I guess it's a great thing to do. But the NFL wasn't built this way. It's supposed to be any given Sunday, and it really isn't this year. I'm going to go with Dallas by 21. I mean, am I going to bet on the Dolphins? Am I going to bet on the Jets? I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. I don't know if they can move the football. At least with the Patriots and the Cowboys, I know who's going to be there. I got to go with Dallas. How about them Cowboys go 3-0 against the lowly Dolphins?
Yeah, the Cowboys are clearly the better team. I mean, 3 touchdowns is a lot of points, but these are the Dolphins, and they're horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, when I think about horrible teams, I think about the 2008 Lions. I think about the Browns from a couple of years ago, but at least they tried. At least they put out an effort. They were close in some games.
Brian, but you don't know if they're trying or not. You're not on the sidelines. You're not there. I mean, I know one thing. I'm not putting this on the coaches, and I'm not putting this on the players. I'm putting this on front office, okay? They had a fire sale. They got rid of their best players. They're preparing for the future, okay? This is not on Flores. They just traded their best player. This is about them being better years from now than they are today. Let's hope that plan does it, because make no mistake about it, the Miami Dolphins are officially tanking, and that sucks if you're a coach or you're a player. But you can't blame the tanking on the players and the coach. Put it right at the doorstep of the general managers, and either they own it or they don't. Hope in this case that they do.
Okay, Denver 0-2, struggling, going to 2-0 Green Bay.
I'm going with the Packers here. Denver is an absolute mess as well. They have no mojo. There's no rhythm and rhyme. There's no scheme. There's no way to win. There's no path to victory. I'm going Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. They're 2-0, and I'm going to ride that green wave until they get beat.
It's the power of cheese. It is the power of cheese. Denver.
Cheese heads or cheese?
Both.
Okay.
Both, definitely. Okay. Next up, Atlanta and Indy. Atlanta winning a squeaker at home on Sunday night. Indy winning a squeaker in Tennessee.
I love the over in this game. Okay. And I love what the young man from Alabama, Jones, does in the wide receiver position. I think he's clearly the most consistent and the best in the NFL. I'm going to go with Indy here. I'm going to go with Indy. I'm going to go with Frank Reich. I'm going to go with Indy to win this football game. I know a lot of people might like Atlanta coming off the big victory off the exciting win off the Eagles, but I'm going to go with Indy. Jacoby Brissett, Frank Reich. Indy's been in every game they play this year. I like Indy late in this one.
Yeah, so far we're in lockstep. Because personally, I think the oldest player in the league is going to play a role in this game. One Mr. Adam Vinatieri.
Hey, listen to me. Gostelski keeps screwing up. We'll take him. Believe me. We'll take him. I'm all about Adam Vinatieri. Hall of Fame, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. 100%. So now the Giants, 0-2. Making a quarterback change this week, finally. Going to Daniel Jones. They go to Tampa Bay. Tampa favored by 6.5.
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in this one. Tampa Bay's defensive line really impressed me. They're starting to bully people on the ball. Winston played pretty well against Carolina. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in that one against the Giants. I think the young quarterback will have success. Danny Dimes, is that what they call him? But I don't think he has it against Tampa Bay right away.
Yeah, personally, which Tampa Bay team shows up is what concerns me.
sure.
I personally think that this
And
is
so, as opposed to which Giant team shows up, so we only know one Giants team, and they're no good.
well with a new face and a new voice in the huddle.
Okay.
I'm actually going to take the Giants on this one.
Okay, good.
Okay, next up, probably the game of the week, Baltimore, 2-0. Very impressive, obviously, week 1. Close winning game 2. They go to Kansas City.
This is KC by 6.5. Okay. This is a tough one, but Arrowhead, tough place to play. I think the young quarterback from Baltimore hits a roadblock here. I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs by just about a touchdown over Baltimore.
I'm inclined to go the other way on this one.
Okay.
I think 6.5 is too many points. I think that the Baltimore's defense is underrated. I think
Underrated? They're all about their defense. How can you say that the Ravens' defense is underrated?
why I think all the hype has been about Lamar Jackson in the early part of this season.
Yeah, but nobody underrates the Baltimore Ravens defense. They win championships on the defense. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis are the definitive faces of that franchise. I don't see where you go with that, but I'm going to go with KC. And you're going to go with Baltimore on that one, I guess?
I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Okay, next up.
Okay, the Oakland Raiders. They get the unenviable task of going to Minnesota.
Okay, the Raiders are in trouble. I like Minnesota here. Okay, don't be afraid to lay. I'm going here Minnesota by 8.
Minnesota by 8,
Oakland's got some problems. Minnesota's very, very difficult to beat at home. One of the most balanced teams in all of the NFL. I'm going to go with the Minnesota Vikings against the Raiders by 8. 8's a lot of points to lay, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to go with the Vikings.
I like the Vikings also. I think their defense is terrific. Dalvin Cook played well this past week. Cousins, I mean, even in a loss, yeah. I mean, they lost to Green Bay. No shame in that.
Yeah.
I think this is their bounce back week.
So do I. Next up.
Detroit and Matt Patricia take on
Detroit Rock City against Philadelphia Freedom, baby. Woo. If this was a city, 2 cities that were brawling, this would be a push. But because it's football, I'm gonna go with Philly by 7 here. I'm not entirely sold on Wentz yet, but I have a hard time seeing Detroit flying all the way to Philly and winning that football game. I like the Philly Eagles to cover late in that one.
I like Philly. I don't love Philly.
Okay.
I'm picking them because Detroit they have a tough time on the road, and they struggle. And I think they're going to go down in defeat. It's going to be probably about a double-digit loss. Philly.
Okay. Next up.
Carolina, possibly with or without Cam Newton, goes to Arizona, 0-1-1.
Cardinals get their first win. This is my upset special. I'm going with the young quarterback. I'm going with Kingsbury. Okay. They played better than people anticipated. I'm going with Kyler Murray to get his first win against the Carolina Panthers.
I think it happens as well. Cam Newton has really struggled.
Yeah.
McCaffrey had a tough night against Tampa Bay, a team that they should have beaten.
Sure.
In all fairness, and they're just kind of in disarray right now.
Sure.
Arizona seems to be getting their legs underneath them. They went to Baltimore. They actually played them pretty tough.
Sure.
I think Arizona with the taking the points, absolutely. Okay, Houston, close winner against Jacksonville, goes to play the Chargers in the high school stadium.
Oh yeah, the soccer stadium. I'm going to go with the Texans Love Deshaun Watson. Love his receivers. Love the coach. Something's not wrong. Something's wrong with the LA Chargers. I can't place it or pick it, but they seem to not be able to get out of their own way. I'm going to Houston Texans to surprise the Chargers in this one.
Every game is a road game for the Chargers.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be more Houston fans there than there will be Charger fans.
I'm not so sure if the Houston team will travel like the Eagles or the Patriots, or like the Giants or the Jets, or like the Cowboy fans. But still, there is a nomadic theme to them, which you think would kind of bring them together. But I just don't see it. I'm going with Houston.
I'm also going with Houston. I'm sold on Deshaun Watson. I'm sold on DeAndre Hopkins. Sure. Terrific players. Yeah. The Mason Rudolph era begins for Pittsburgh as they travel to surprisingly 2-0 San Francisco.
Yep. And I like the 49ers. Something is rotten in Pittsburgh. Okay, it could be the end for Tomlin. It could be the end for Roethlisberger. And maybe if you're the Rudy Fibber, you look at it at times like, hey, listen, let's blow it up. Let's keep a couple young wide receivers, couple good young linebackers that we have, and let's start again. But I'm going with the 49ers and Jimmy G in that one.
I like them too. Mason Rudolph, he actually played pretty well against Seattle, but I think the 49ers are going to prevail in this one. Next up, another changing quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater starting for the New Orleans Saints against the suddenly 2-0 Seattle Seahawks.
I love Russell Wilson. Where is this game being played, Brian?
Seattle.
I love the 12th man. I love the Seahawks. I love Russell Wilson. I love Pete Carroll. I am going with the Seahawks all day. I think Who Dat Nation is in shock because of Breeze. I'm not sure if Bridgewater is ready to be the guy to lead them. I'm going to go with the Seahawks in that one.
Yeah, Drew Brees not being there is a devastating loss. I have to go with Seattle as well. Sunday night, the Rams 2-0 go to the Dog Pound.
Woo! The Dog Pound 1-1. The Rams come in, and the Rams are favored by 3. I'm going to go with the Rams in that one. I'm going to go with experience over youth, even though both teams are young. Both coaches are relatively young. Both stars of each team are young. But the Rams have the playoff experience. They've been in these big games before. I think they know how to handle that. I like the Rams close, but to cover versus the Browns.
Yeah, I think Cleveland's defense is going to struggle against all the Rams' offensive weapons in this.
I tell you what, though, when Odell Beckham Jr. gets his hands on a ball, look out. That man is fast. He can fly.
89-yard touchdown pass.
Wow. And you know he was going from the beginning to the end. But I'm going to go with the Rams here.
I like the Rams as well. Monday Night Football.
The Bears.
The Bears and the Skins.
Another flop Monday Night Football. I'm going with the Redskins. Chicago's favored by 4 at Washington. I'm going to take the 4 points at home. I'm going to go with the Redskins. Redskins have played 2 good teams in Philadelphia and Dallas right away. I think they jump all over the Bears. I love the Redskins in that game. Getting 4.
I think the Bears cover this one.
Really?
I do.
Okay.
I think that they're going to be able to move the ball on Washington.
It'd be interesting to see how the quarterback plays and how consistent he is. I am the Hurricane. That is a wrap. Me and Brian will be here to bring it to you again on Tuesday, week 4, and we'll see if the disparity of teams, the have and have-nots, grows bigger and bigger and bigger as the season goes on. Setting up for a long year in Pittsburgh, setting up for a long year in New Orleans. 2 of those teams had Super Bowl ambitions, and rightfully so. Setting up for a bad year in New York, okay, and some bad years around some places in the NFL. And we don't know how lucky we have it to be with the New England Patriots, who are the best team by far on both sides of the ball in the National Football. You can argue about KC offensively. You can argue about this team defensively. But when you put the 2 together, Nobody is playing at the level on the offense and defense like the Pats are. But what else is new? I am the Hurricane for my man Desmo. NFL Odds Pick Show Week 3. We're out. Peace. At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash today. That's right, cash money immediately for your old appliances, old automobiles, metal wire, and scrap salvage. Excel has 3 locations in the South Coast: 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona. Nobody will pay you more than Excel. At Excel Recycling, we want to turn your trash into cash. Come see us again at 17 Hill Road in New Bedford, 37 Charlotte White Road in Westport, and 15 Ridge Hill Road in Asona.
In today's day and age, security isn't a luxury, it's a must. That's why it's time you call Total Security Technology. Whether you're protecting your house from a break-in or package poachers, or protecting your business from vandals or thieves, Total Security Technology will help prevent the crime from happening or catch the criminal in the act with their state-of-the-art security system. Call the area's foremost security expert, Scott Bazinet, at Total Security Technology for a consult. Call Scott at 401-297-7982. That's 401-297-7982.